Do you need to or must you speak in tongues after you are baptized to be truly saved? This one's all you.
Yes, I had a feeling it would be.
Yeah. I took the last one. This one's you, man. This one's all you. Don't y'all agree he should take this question? I'm with it. I'm with you.
Yeah, thanks for the people who want to see me go down on this one. The answer is no. You don't have to speak in tongues subsequent to baptism as evidence of salvation. In fact, let me say this. The person who asked the question would not even come up with that question if all you had at your disposal was the Bible. See, that question would never, ever emanate from the Scriptures. You got that by some other faith group or by reading books or by watching TV or something. I'll tell you what, I don't mean that as an insult. I'm making a statement. I'll tell you why. If you were going to isolate one spiritual gift from the lists of gifts in the New Testament, which is the primary indicator of your new life in Christ, it would never be the gift of tongues. Because the gift of tongues, and we can talk sometime, another time, about what it actually is. Let's assume it is what you think it is, and it is for today. Let's assume it is. You would never select that to be the hallmark indicator of salvation because it's minimized, even by one as esteemed as the Apostle Paul, who says, with reference to tongues, you know, if I had a choice, said he, I would rather use a few words and communicate that to people in a way they could understand, rather than to say 1,000 things that they can't understand. So if tongues was the necessary evidence of your salvation subsequent to your baptism, there's no way the Apostle Paul would have in any way minimized it. So it would be more likely, if you're looking for a spiritual gift to be the evidence of your salvation, you would choose one of the more dramatic gifts, a speaking gift or a serving gift or something like that. Let me suggest to you, no gift is the evidence of salvation. The New Testament distinguishes between the gifts of the Spirit and the fruit of the Spirit.
That's right.
The fruit of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, goodness, kindness, self-control, those are the marks of salvation. Now, the person who asked the question may be a little troubled. How do I know I'm saved? So let me recommend some further reading for you. It's in the Bible. It's a book called 1 John. It's just 5 chapters. You could go through it as if you're shopping because John gives a list of evidences of salvation. If you find any one of those to be characteristic of you, you now have assurance of salvation because there's nothing in John's list of evidences that's of human origination. Those are all supernaturally produced. Here's one, for instance, a love for the brethren. There is no unregenerated person who loves Christians. There is no way. In fact, you think they're weird. There is no way you want to hang out in a fellowship of believers if you ain't one. In fact, you don't want to come. Wait, there was a time. If you ever told me this little Jewish kid would one day look forward to hanging out in church on Sunday with the likes of people like you, there is...
A Gentile.
I mean that personally.
Yeah.
Folks, it's a mark of regeneration. Where did that come from? Don't you see? So what you want to look to is the fruit of salvation, the fruit of the Spirit, much more than the gifts of the Spirit. So be very, 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 very careful. That's why I say you didn't get that by just reading the Bible. You got that by extra biblical information, which you have to subsume under the authority of the Scriptures. And the gift of tongues is never, 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 never given as the primary indicator of a truly transformed life.
Well said. Well said.